You can have whatever you like. You can have whatever you like. When the beat goes off, we bang to the. You can have whatever you like. Whatever you like. Make me lose it.
So I'll start this off by saying, this is my favorite Pixel design so far. It's elegant with all of the right curves. My first thought when I picked this phone up was how solid and ergonomic it felt. There is no flex that I can feel throughout this phone. Even the display, it's as solid as the back panel, both of which are protected by Gorilla Glass Victus too. This makes the Pixel feel super premium, while the matte aluminum frame with its slightly tapered edges provides a smooth and comfortable holding experience. Nowadays, I've noticed pro model smartphones have a matte finish, but I gotta say, I do find a glossy back quite appealing to my eyes, except for the fingerprints. Only thing I kind of had to get used to was the positioning of the power button, but after a couple of hours of use, it felt right at home. As for the display, it's a 6.3-inch 1080p OLED screen with a pixel density of 422 ppi. It's about 30% brighter than its older predecessor with a peak brightness of 2700 nits, so the screen is even more visible under direct sunlight now. One thing I'd like to point out is that I do like how the whole Pixel 9 phone lineup has implemented the 120Hz display standard. So while we're talking about the display, the in-screen fingerprint sensor has also gotten an upgrade from the slower optical fingerprint sensor to the faster ultrasonic fingerprint sensor that, like its name, is very fast. The Pixel 9 is no slouch in terms of display. It might not be a pro model, but you're still getting a flagship display. It's basically the same display as the one on the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. The Pixel 9 comes with a 4700 mAh battery, a 125 mAh more than the Pixel 8. It supports fast charging, fast wireless charging, and battery share, a feature that allows you to charge other devices wirelessly. Overall, it's got a good battery life. I can easily get through the day, getting around 5 to 7 hours of screen on time. Plus, with the fast charge, you can get up to 55% in about 30 minutes. The only thing is, you'll have to buy the 45-watt adapter separately, but it's good to see that the Pixel has a good battery life. I've always looked forward to using Pixel phones due to their bloatware-free software and their cameras. The Pixel 9 has a dual camera system with a 50 megapixel wide camera and a 48 megapixel quad PD ultra wide camera with autofocus. The quad PD part stands for quadruple phase detection. This technology enhances autofocus speed and accuracy by using multiple phase detection points across the sensor. So this helps with capturing sharper images quickly, even in some challenging lighting conditions. Then on the front, it's got a 10.5 megapixel dual PD selfie camera with autofocus. It's a good camera system. It has flagship cameras except for not having a telephoto camera, but besides that, it's capable of taking some great looking photos and videos. There are some fancy new AI features on the Pixel 9, like the new Gemini AI Assistant, Pixel Screenshots, Magic Editor, and more. Out of all of these AI features, my favorite one has to be the Magic Editor. This lets you remove and resize people and objects in an image, and you can even change the background, so it's pretty fun to use, and the results are actually good. Now, one thing I noticed with the panorama mode is that it doesn't work as smoothly as some other phones. You know, it does work if you take your time and slowly glide it and do the panoramic shot, but I think it could be a slightly smoother experience. In terms of performance, the Pixel 9 comes with Google's new Tensor G4 chipset with 12 gigabytes of RAM, the same processor you'll find on all the other Pixel 9 Pro lineup. Smartphones are truly turning into a powerhouse of its own. Nowadays, phones are coming out with 12 gigs of RAM. It's crazy to think 512 megabytes of RAM used to be considered a lot back in the day. The Pixel 9 performs like a flagship phone that it is.